I'm going to talk about outgoing pattern. Let's look at weather warning. There is no weather warning, so let's look at Earth pattern starting from June the 21st, so 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. June the 22nd is something. 1012 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is June the 22nd, 3rd, so 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is June the 24th, is something. 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to 8 p.m. June the 25th, is something. 1012 millibars of pressure, 1016 millibars, 1014 millibars, 1014 millibars of pressure. Let's look at precipitation patterns. So 2 p.m. So Coburg-Belville's gonna get some. So Coburg-Belville's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Mississauga. So let's go to 5 p.m. this Sunday. Oku, Sisaka, Brampton, Toronto, Richmond Hill, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville, Paradise, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. So, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Belleville, those are gonna get some. Niagara Falls City Park is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at 11 p.m. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 a.m. Oku, Hamilton, Niagara Lake's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some heavy. It's gonna be 2.5 like 0.25. So let's go to 11 a.m. This something. Sissaga, downtown Toronto is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Brampton, Oku, Hamilton, Niagara Lake parts of Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So the heavy is gonna be 625 millimeters of rainfall in those areas. So let's go to 2 p.m. So there is something. Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, Uxbridge, those are gonna get bad. He's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. There is something. So Oku, Hamilton, Niagara City, Uxbridge, Fabulous Berry, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is something. So Fabulous Niagara City, is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 11 p.m. 8 a.m. Nothing for 11 p.m. So 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. So Scarborough 0.25 millimeters rain for parts of it. So 11 p.m. same place, but less rain for the 8 p.m. So that's 11 p.m. Tuesday, June 23rd. So let's go to 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's something. So Olala, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. this Sunday. So Beverly Hills, Olala line said, Niagara Falls City Parkway, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Uxbridge, Oakville Parkway. 8 p.m. this Sunday. So Beverly Hills, Olala, Uxbridge, Hoopsville line says gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including parts of Niagara City. So let's go to 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's something. So Uku, Edmonton, Mississauga, Brampton, those are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including line side Obey, White, Temporals, and Hanover. So Niagara on the Lakes, 2.5 Niagara Falls City have is 6.25 millimeters. So that's for Niagara Falls City, 6.25 Niagara on the Lakes, 2.5. The heaviest Niagara on the Lake, 6.25. Let's go to 11 p.m. This is something line said Obi Wartan's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, so Poyalzin's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters, Hanneberg, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Sotheby, Midland, Betty, Beverly Hills, Hamilton, Oakville, Sissaga, Brampton, Oincho, Dunham, Whitney, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Partswasser, Uxbridge, Colbrook. Those is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough 2.5 millimeters. Niagara on the lake, light is 0.25, heavy is 2.5. Niagara Falls City's light is 2.5, heavy is 6.25. So let's go to 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 2 p.m. This something. So hopefully line said wire ton to cities are gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. So this is Saga, Brampton, downtown Toronto, Richmond. Those is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Scarborough is gonna be 6.25 heavy as light as 2.5 millimeters. Newmarket also Stouffville, Scarborough, Uxbridge, parts of Oshawa, Coburg is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville, Hamilton, Niagara Falls City is 2.5 millimeters. Peterborough is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Balboa 0.25 millimeters. Including Georgia, Beverly, Zalala. Betty, Thunderbee, Sotheby, Midland is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Boyles 2.5 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 6.25 millimeters, including Whiteton. So, Collingwood 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. Let's look at next tower, which is 5 p.m. This Sunday. So, but Elton line says 0.25 millimeters. Collingwood's going to get some 18.75 millimeters. Bombay's Midland's going to get some 6.25 millimeters. Tanabe, Salaby is going to be 2.5. Georgia, Babylon says Zolala is going to be 2.5 millimeters, including Oakville, Hamilton, Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Hill, Dunham, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Colbert, Peterborough. Those are going to get some 6.25. So, Oshawa, Heaviest. 2.5, 625 light is 0.25. No, 625 heaviest in Oshawa light is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Uxbridge is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara on the Lake 2.5 heaviest light is going to be 0.25. Niagara Falls City is 2.5 and light is going to be 0.25. Balboa is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. This something. So Lingwood, Midland is going to be 6.25 millimeters. Thunder Beach is going to get some 0.25. Salabia is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Oco Hamilton is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Niagara Lake, heaviest 6.25, lightest 2.5. Niagara Falls City, lightest 0.25, heaviest 2.5 millimeters. Sissaga, Brampton, Orange Hill, Downtown, Richmond, Newmarket, Scarborough, Stouffville, Cooper, Peterborough is going to get some 6.25 millimeters. So Oshawa, Uxbridge gonna be 0.25 millimeters, including Jordania, Babylon, la la la. So Barry is 2.5 millimeters. Ultra heavy is 2.5. Light is that's the lightest. Heavy is gonna be 6.25 millimeters. So let's look at Port Harbor. It's going to be 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is Belleville, 0.25 millimeters. So Oku areas is 6.25. Light is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 117 hours. So wire temple Ocean, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sandy Beach. Georgia, Lula is going to be 0.25 millimeters. Cobra, Peterborough, Bravo, 0.25 millimeters, including Uxbridge. Hamilton, Oakville is going to be, Hamilton is going to be 605. Heaviest and Oakville is going to be 12.5. Light is going to be 605. Saga is so constant. So downtown Toronto is gonna be 12.5 millimeters. Richmond Hill is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters. Scarborough is gonna be heaviest, going to be 6.25 light. That's like heaviest light is gonna be 2.5 millimeters. Baptized is barely is gonna be 0.25 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters. Including solid beam and lines 2.5 millimeters. So Brampton is going to be 6.25 millimeters, so that's Orangeville. Brampton is a little bit. So let's go to next. Oshawa is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Niagara on the Lake Heaviest going to be 12.5, light is 0.25 millimeters. Nag velocities, light is going to be 6.25, heaviest is going to be 2.5 millimeters. So hopes is 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is there is no next tower. Let's look at precipitation, total precipitation. So starting from 3 p.m., 8 p.m., there's something. Everywhere in Ava 6.5 millimeters, Hamilton Oka 6 millimeters, Oka light is gonna be 1 millimeter, Sissaka 1 millimeters, Branton 0.7 millimeters, Toronto 0.68 millimeters, so Newmarket 1 millimeter, Sony so it's gonna be 0.8 millimeters, Sioux West 2 millimeters, so Babylon is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. He's going to get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. June the 8th. So Scarborough 0.7 heaviest light is 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. June the 24th. So Babylon is 0.7 millimeters. 0.8 is another lot. So Oaks is going to get some 0.8 millimeters. Oracle 0.3 millimeters. Nag velocity 0.7 millimeters. Light is going to be 0.3 millimeters. Hoops is going to get some 0.43 millimeters. Line says 0.3 millimeters. So let's go to the next tower, which is 8 p.m. 114 towers. So Wharton 10 millimeters. Hoops is 10 millimeters. Line says going to be 9 millimeters. For us, it's going to get some 7.5 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 7.5 millimeters. However, Nag velocity 90 millimeters. Nag the lake is 30 millimeters. Hamilton Oko 9 millimeters. That's the lightest. Heavy is going to be 15 millimeters. 16. Branch 15 millimeters. Over 30 millimeters. Scarborough is going to be 30 millimeters. So Scarborough is going to be 50 millimeters. Actually 16 millimeters. So Palm Beach going to get some. So Palm Beach going to get some 12.5 millimeters. Sunny Beach going to get some 6 millimeters. Salaby is going to get some 7 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 6 millimeters. So down to 90 millimeters in the market, 20 millimeters. Orange was gonna be 26 millimeters. So Express 99 millimeters. Actually 86 millimeters. Peterborough 12 millimeters. Coburg 10 millimeters. Balboa 6 millimeters. Georginia 6 millimeters. Babla so 6 millimeters. Where is going to be 9 millimeters of rainfall, 11 millimeters of rainfall. So let's look at all the laws. Gonna be 7 millimeters, 6 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next hour. There is no next hour. Let's look at air temperature pattern. London. So it needs snowfall, sleet, freezing the sleet. So starting from 3 p.m. there is something. So White 90 degrees, Wales in 50 degrees, Hanover is gonna be 16 degrees, Collingwood 18 degrees, Bombay is 18 degrees, Sotheby is 18 degrees. Thunder Beach going to get some 16 degrees. Havana was only 2 degrees. Hamilton Oko's only 1 degrees. Oko's 90 degrees. This is like 90 degrees. Warrington 23 degrees. Dover 23 degrees. Scarborough 23 degrees. Newmarket Orange 22 degrees. Hooksville 21 degrees. Sasha 20 degrees. Sweetwater 22 degrees. Coburg 20 degrees. Baba 22 degrees. Georgia Babylon says 21 degrees. Reddy's gonna get some 20 degrees. Alala's gonna get some 20 degrees. 1 degrees. It lasts 20 degrees, so let's look at Hobbs is gonna get some 16 degrees, line says 16 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 7 a.m. This something, so for Hudson 40 degrees, Hanover 30 degrees, Wharton 30 degrees, Hobbs 11 degrees, line says 11 degrees, everywhere, and Niagara 16.5 degrees, Hamilton, Oco 16 degrees, Brampton 50 degrees, Mississauga 16 degrees, Downtown 16 degrees, Tofu 15 degrees, Scarborough 16 degrees, Newmarket also 30 degrees, Oxford 40 degrees, Asha 50 degrees, Peterborough 30 degrees, Coburg 40 degrees, Valvo 50 degrees, Georgia 16 degrees, where it's gonna be 12 degrees, Babylon is going to get some 16 degrees, so Alala's gonna get some 13 degrees, so let's go to Bombay's 14 degrees, Dunby 14 degrees, Alabama 14 degrees, Midland 12 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. This next hour. Washington 22 degrees, Washington 90 degrees, Honduras 20.5 degrees, so everywhere now about 2019 degrees, Edmonton, Oakville 70 degrees, it's like 20 degrees, Rancho 92 degrees, Oakville warm is 17, like cold is gonna be 19 degrees, down to 20 degrees, Scarborough 21 degrees, Toronto 22 degrees. The market orange 21 degrees, Oxford 90 degrees, Ashland 20 degrees, Weederburn 20 degrees, Goldberg 70 degrees, Valvo 90 degrees. Georgia 21 degrees, Pueblos is going to be 20 degrees, where he's going to get some 22 degrees, Honolulu is going to get some 22 degrees, Alabama 18 degrees, Palm Beach 80 degrees, Thunder Beach is going to get some 16 degrees, so inland's going to be 22 degrees, so Hopes is going to be 16 degrees, Line says going to get some 16 degrees, 17 degrees, 16 degrees, so that means Thunder Beach is going to be 17 it's actually going to be 15 degrees. So let's go to next. Collingwood, 90 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 70 m. This something. Whiteton, 40 degrees. Royalton, 50 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 14 degrees, 13 degrees. Whiteton, 40 degrees. Hope City, 13 degrees. Line City, 13 degrees. Everywhere now, 40.5 degrees. 15 degrees in Oakville, no, Hamilton. So Hamilton, Oakville warmer is going to be 15 degrees Colbert, 15 degrees, Mississauga, 15 degrees, Brandon, 15 degrees, Downtown, 15 degrees, Dover, 15 degrees, Scarborough, 15 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Over, 13 degrees, Uxbridge, 14 degrees, Sasha, 16 degrees, Peterborough, 14 degrees, Colbert, 15 degrees, Melbourne, 16 degrees, Georgia, 17 degrees. Fabulous is 16 degrees, Barry 40 degrees, Alala's gonna get some 15 degrees, so Inland 50 degrees, Salaby is gonna be 50 degrees, Bombay is gonna get some 16 degrees, Thunderbee 16 degrees, Collingwood 40 degrees, so let's go to the next tower, which is 3 p.m. This something, so for Elton 80 degrees, Hanover 29.5 degrees, while your town is 22 degrees, Hobes is gonna be 18 degrees, Heinz is gonna get some 21 degrees. Everywhere now was 23 degrees. Hamilton, Oakville, 23 degrees. Oakville's gonna be 23 degrees. And Sissaga, 23 degrees. Toronto, 25 degrees. Tofu, 23 degrees. Scarborough, 25 degrees. Downtown, 23 degrees. Newmarket, 23 degrees. Orange Shore, 22 degrees. Oxford, 22 degrees. Ashford, 24 degrees. Weederborg, 23 degrees. Goldberg, 20 degrees. 22 degrees, Bravo, 25 degrees, Georgina, 21 degrees, Bablas, 21 degrees, Mary's, 21 degrees, Adela, 22 degrees inland, 21 degrees solid beach, 70 degrees warm beach, 70 degrees sunny beach, 40 degrees, 16 degrees. Let's go to next tower, which is 70 this something. Wharton, 13 degrees, Warrior, 13 degrees, Hanover, 30 degrees, Collingwood, 40 degrees, Palm Beach, 50 degrees, Solid Beach, 50 degrees, Sunny Beach, 40 degrees. Inland 40 degrees, everywhere Napa 50.5 degrees, Hamilton Oakland 50 degrees, visit Brampton 20 degrees, Mississauga 16 degrees, Downtown 16 degrees, Scarborough 15 degrees, Tofu 40 degrees, Newmarket, Orange Hole 30 degrees, Uxbridge 13 degrees, Oshawa 15 degrees, Peterborough 14 degrees, Colbert 15 degrees, Baba 50 degrees. Georgia is gonna be 16 degrees, Babylon is 14 degrees, Barry is gonna be 13 degrees. Olala is gonna get some 15 degrees, 14 degrees. So hopefully 12 degrees, line said 12 degrees, so let's go to next tower, which is London. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. This Sunday. Boils in 90 degrees, Hanover 20.5 degrees, Washington is gonna be 23 degrees, Hopes is gonna be 20 degrees, Line says gonna be 20 degrees. Everywhere now about 22 degrees, Hamilton Oakville 23 degrees, Oakville 21 degrees, Saga 21 degrees, Ranch 25 degrees, Dover 25 degrees, Scarborough 25 degrees, Thunder 21 degrees, Newmarket, Orange 22 degrees, Express 22 degrees, Ashford 21 degrees, Weederwood 23 degrees, Goldberg 90 degrees, Valvo 23 degrees, Georgia 22 degrees, Alala 22 degrees, Ready 22 degrees, Babylon 22 degrees, Bombay 20 degrees, Solid 90 degrees, Thunder Beach 80 degrees, Inland 22 degrees. Collingwood 20 degrees. So let's go to the next tab, which is AA and this Sunday. Boyards 16 degrees, Hanway 16 degrees, Warrington 16 degrees, Hope Zayville, Line says 18 degrees, everywhere in Ambas 18.5 degrees, Hamilton, Oka 80 degrees, Oka is going to be 16 degrees, so Sisaka 18 degrees, so 70 degrees. 16 degrees. Brampton 80 degrees, Topher 80 degrees, Scarborough 80 degrees, Down to 16, 18 degrees, Newmarket, Orange 70 degrees, Hooksville 70 degrees, Sasha 70 degrees, Peterborough 18 degrees, Coburg 16 degrees, Valvo 90 degrees, Georgina is going to be 18.5 degrees, Wavelers is 18 degrees, Eddie 70 degrees. Solid Base 18 degrees, Thunder Beach is going to be 18 degrees, Palm Beach going to get some 18 degrees, Inland is going to be 18 degrees, Collingwood 18 degrees, so let's look at 2 p.m. So, Boreals in Harlem 20 degrees, Whiten 20 degrees, Hope 16 degrees, Line say 90 degrees, everywhere in Amboss 22.5 degrees, Hamilton Oka 22 degrees, that's a Bournemouth and Oka. This cold is going to be 18 degrees. Brampton 90 degrees, Dover 90 degrees, Scarborough 90 degrees, Downtown 80 degrees, Newmarket Orange 21 degrees, Oxford only 19 degrees, also 18 degrees, Peterborough 90 degrees, Coburg 20 degrees, Balfour 21 degrees, Shooting 20 degrees, Ready 20 degrees, Ravlas 20 degrees, Alala 20 degrees, Inland 20 degrees, Alabase 20 degrees. Thunder Beach gonna get some 20, 19 degrees, Palm Beach 20 degrees or less. This is Collingwood 90 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So let's do hardware boilers and properly. So those cities are for 20 degrees. So this is the end of the video. So